everyone, and thank you for downloading the 7th episode of DiabeticRadio.com. Hey, if you have any diabetic-related links that you would like to share, especially if you live in another country outside the U.S. and you feel that if you have some favorite sites that you feel that would be of use to other people, send me those links, and I'll add them to my blog links. And my email address is sugar@diabeticradio.com. That is sugar@diabeticradio.com. Today's episode, I would like to talk about your obligation to the diabetic community, or maybe not obligation, but some sort of sense of responsibility to the diabetic community. When I first got diagnosed, I was totally lost. It was very scary for me, and basically I was told, you're diabetic. She, handed some prescription of metformin in my hand, another prescription for meters, told me I had to find a diabetes educator that showed me how to use the meter, and that's it. See you next 4 months. And I was left to the task of finding my own diabetes educator and finding my own answers, which was not good. I had no pamphlets, nothing to read. And unfortunately, at that time, that's when I was receiving my really bad complication, which was the cataracts. So I had to try to learn about my diabetes and feeling, having all these anxiety, and I was going blind at the same time. It was a very scary experience for me, and I really, really wish that I had someone by my side who had diabetes that would be able to support me. And unfortunately, I was pretty much on my own with that. So after I got my diabetes together, long story short, I decided that I wanted to help others and try the best way that I can to use my experience to help other diabetics who are struggling, be it newly diagnosed or a veteran diabetic who just wants to find new and different ways of dealing with their diabetes. And I really encourage other diabetics, especially those of you who are computer literate. If you know how to set up a podcast, if you know how to do a YouTube, set up a blog, these days you really don't need a whole lot of technical know-how. If you sit there and you focus, you ask a couple of questions, you do some reading, you should be able to put a simple blog together. Even WordPress. WordPress is the easiest thing. You can set up a little website, on WordPress, and you can talk about diabetes, talk about your experience. We need this. We really do need this, because there's a difference between a nurse and a doctor giving you book information, and then there's the other side of actually being a diabetic and living your life with diabetes. They are two different things. A lot of these non-diabetics who are healthcare professionals don't have first-hand experience with diabetes, so sometimes they'll tell you things that are in a book. It's kind of like, reading a driver's manual. You try your best to read and study your driver's manual, but there are things in life that manual can't prepare you for. There are things that will come up that, you on the fly, that you have to make decisions to the best of your ability. And those things that sometimes the nurses tell you are not etched in stone, even though they will try to make you feel as though it's such, or make you feel bad because you didn't do exactly what the book says. Screw the book. Diabetes is much more complicated than that, and only someone who lives their life as a diabetic knows this. So if you have technical ability, take your abilities and put it to good use, and start educating others about diabetes. I challenge you. We need it. Not to say that the American Diabetes Association, the Jocelyn Center, not to say that all those websites are not doing a good job, but we need to hear more from other diabetics who have successfully overcome their diabetes. Not necessarily a cure, but people who have taken full control of their diabetes. People who have taken their A1Cs down, like myself, from 15 down to 6.5, who have overcome my cataracts, got my surgery, and I'm still living my life. Still have a job, making decent money. You know, I've overcame so many things, and I didn't just sit back in the couch and just lay there like a victim. I got off my ass and I did what I had to do. And I'm basically sharing this love and positivity with my viewers and my visitors on my blog. You can do it. And if, like I said, if you have computer experience and you're computer savvy, put a blog together, put a podcast together, and let's help support and teach each other. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.